Hello everyone, I'm Professor Sycamore. Welcome to the video. This video will be going over all the new content added in the Retina update. A quick reminder before we begin. This update, as well as any future ones, are currently being worked on by me, Professor Sycamore. So if you like what you see in this video, you know who to thank. Also, please do not ask when the update will come to mobile or consoles, because it's actually coming very soon. So, without any further delay, let's jump into the video and into one of DRTC's biggest updates yet. First off, we have new perks and traits. The first one we'll be highlighting is the Duelist perk. At level 3, this perk gives +2 starting fitness, and provides stamina bonuses when attacking at the tip of your melee range. This is a similar mechanic to Pull Champ, except with no explosive hits. Next, we have the Big Shot. At level 3, this perk gives +2 starting shooting and 75% extra cooldown to your shots, in exchange for higher damage scaling with your shooting stat. This works best and exclusively on single-shot firearms. Lastly, we have an updated version of the Kensai perk added in Quadriceps. Originally, this provided +1 starting strength and fitness, along with 30% reduced melee cooldown. In return, all ranged attacks suffered a +70% cooldown. After some community discussions, this was reworked. The perk instead assigns the character -5% melee cooldown per every level in strength. Furthermore, the character can no longer use firearms at all. For example, at 5 strength, you'd have 5 times 5, i.e. 25% reduced melee cooldown. Now for the new traits, the first of which is Craftsman. This trait gives an additional +1 starting strength and mechanical, and held weapons on this character will never break. Up next, we have the DINK trait. This one is meant to be more challenging, as it gives the character +3 to all combat stats. However, those stats can also go +1 over the maximum, but they suffer a -4 morale penalty, meaning their morale is capped at 2. Here's a reminder that plenty of events already lower morale by 2, so just one wrong move will trigger this character's despair event. Finally, we have the Hyper-fixated trait. This is a fun one. This one gives high wits, as well as +3 to whichever stat is currently the highest on your character. It also means that that stat can go +3 over the maximum, but then other unpicked stats are capped at 3. For example, if you pick the Gun Collector perk, which gives +3 to shooting, this means pairing it with Hyper-fixated would allow you to start with 6 shooting, up to a maximum of 9 shooting. We believe a certain demographic of players might really like this trait. This update also reworked some existing traits as well, for example, the Phoenix trait. Players often felt this trait was very niche, and simply doesn't work when you get better at avoiding damage during combat. Now, this trait gives you a rechargeable bottle of hot sauce in the 3rd slot. With the press of a button, it unleashes a ring of fire to burn surrounding zombies. The hero type trait was also reworked. By collecting kills, this will power the character's new protective aura. This aura will protect your team from being bitten during combat, but each time a character is meant to take damage, the barrier gets weaker before it eventually breaks, so you need to still try and avoid taking damage. Gourmand was also reworked slightly. In addition to what it did previously, Gourmand has taken on a chef-type role. At mealtimes, Gourmand characters provide 1 additional morale to all other teammates. This effect does not stack with multiple Gourmands, however. Finally, the Dingus Savant trait has been buffed. Originally, this gave +1 to your shooting, medical, and mechanical stats, and allowed these stats to go +1 over the maximum, at the cost of -1 max HP and -2 max morale. The trait now gives +2 to those starting stats instead. This update also adds some new weapons. There's 3 classes of whips you can attain. The whips have very low attack power, but high knockback, enabling your party to have an easier time killing the zombies. They're intended as melee support weapons for your more athletically challenged characters. The most common whip you can find are the steel chains. You can crack chains like a whip, but it's also because of this that this particular whip has a chance to break. Then we have the leather whip. This one is unbreakable. These are more rare, but they're guaranteed to spawn in pet stores. The last one is the infernal whip. This can be purchased from the fireworks trader for 20 food. This comes with all the previously mentioned benefits, whilst also having a chance to set zombies on fire. There are also new weapons at the special gimmick trader. The first is a Kukri, a knife that maims zombies, permanently slowing them. Costs 7 food, and is a decent melee asides. The second is the buff banner. Yes, like Team Fortress 2. What's told, it drains over the course of 30 seconds to provide all nearby characters with mini-crits. Mini-crits are a new status effect that increases melee damage by a flat value of 1. The banner itself costs 15 food. Do you like the tactical spear? Introducing a stronger variant called the steel pike. This one has longer range and better stats, along with reduced stamina consumption, just like the original. You can get this one from the polearm pal for 16 food. Finally, one new gun. This is called the MOAR. The mother of all rifles. This big new rifle you can buy from a rifle seller has a whopping 6.5 power per shot. That's amazing for characters with a high shooting stat. It's also the second most expensive gun in the game, costing 45 food. Hang on, no it isn't. It only costs 30 food. It's also the second most expensive gun in the game, costing 32 food. Next up, we have 3 more new rare characters. All of them can be found whilst you're on the road. Here we have this mysterious eldritch creature known as the Defective. They can spawn and cleanse of themselves to aid you with crowd control, but watch out, they only have 1 HP. If any of them get bitten, they all die. So no, HP upgrades don't actually help to prevent this, making the Defective a challenging but rewarding rare character. The second new character is Clock King. He has 1 HP, high shooting, and the ability to stop time itself. The final new character is Isabel, the Paladin. She comes with a silver longsword and deals bonus smite damage to zombies based on her current strength and morale stats. She also has a secret interaction that I'll show off in her full video. As of posting this video, Basement Skeleton is currently working on full guides for each of these characters. Be sure to like and subscribe if you want to look forward to those. The Retina update also adds 3 new maps. Here we have a new city map called City Central Bank. This one's a harder location where you'll figure out how to break into the vault room and reap some nice rewards. There's also a new rare mission called Putrid Bog, a marshland. This one comes with a new unique vehicle, the car boat. It's a car and a boat with a loaded turret gun. Basement already has separate guides covering these new locations. Be sure to check the playlist at the end of this video if you want to see them in more detail. Finally, this update adds 2 new more game modes. Do you like Infection mode? I sure did. Do you want a harder version? Introducing the Infection Extreme mode. This one follows the same rules as the previous iteration, but now with only 7 days to reach Canada and an even stricter time limit. Remember, quick kills are key, and don't spend too much time looting. There's also Mutation mode. In this mode, the zombies are evolving with each passing day, becoming stronger and more resistant to your attacks. This can range from increased grapple strength, increased mass, and even fire resistance. Just like the zombies, you have to adapt and evolve your tactics in order to stand a chance. And that's it. That's everything that comes with the new Retina update. I hope you enjoyed the new additions. I've worked hard to bring this content to you, and look forward to all the feedback, posts, and japery to follow. If you like this video and you want to see more, be sure to show some support to Basement Skeleton. Check out his other playlists on the end cards and below in the description, containing guides covering the different rare characters, events, locations, and also the more in-depth mechanics of Deathroot Canada.